Hi friends, welcome back to Azure ci pipeline session. So you can see in the last session we created the Azure web app, and we have already built the image, and our image is already inside the container registry. So now we have to go to the release and we have to create the Azure pipeline. Okay, because our artifact is the container registry, that image is already inside the content registry. Okay, so our the source name would be content registry and our destination would be web app. Okay, so let me click on artifact. First I selected the release. Okay, then I have to select the artifact here. Let me click on artifact. Let me click on add. And the source I told you, we have to select the project name as well as the build pipeline would be the fast CI/CD pipeline, which is already created earlier. Okay, and the default version would be latest, so you can keep as it is. So click on let me click on add, and then we have to stage. Here we have to create the new stage. Let me click on stage again, and you have to select the empty job here, and you can define any name like the stage name, like the production or development, like that. Let me define the prod, and after that we have to we can add the task here. Okay, and the agent pool, we have to select the Azure pipeline here. Okay, and let me and the uh, agent specification would be Ubuntu latest as it is. Okay, like the earlier we took Ubuntu latest one. Here we have to define the we can search for the container, and we have to select the Azure web app for the container, right? Because our the web app is the containerized based. Okay, so let me select that. And let me click on add. So we selected the Azure web app for the container, and after that we have to go to the settings and we have to define the display name, etc. The display name we can change it, otherwise you can keep as it is. And here we have to authorize using our credentials. Okay, so I have to select the valid subscription name, then we have to click on authorize. Here we have to enter our credential, like whatever the credential you are using to log in to the Azure portal. You have to define the email ID, the password here. So once get authenticated, then we can able to see the web app name here, because our destination is ultimately the web app, right? So whatever the image we have built, so that is you're selecting as the artifact, and our destination is the Azure web app. So I entered my email ID, the password. Now we have to click on sign in to get authenticate. And now I am able to authenticate here. Now it's loading. As I told you, my internet is a little bit slow, so that the application name is not coming up. So if you have the good bandwidth, maybe you will not face this kind of difficulties. So just wait for the couple of seconds. So once get the populate the web app, then we have to select that. Then we can go from here. Okay. So just wait for a couple of seconds. Yeah, now you can see the app name is coming up. I selected that. So if you're using the slot for the web app, you can select that. I don't have the any slot in the web app, so I just skip it. Okay. So now we have to go to the content registry and we have to select the tag name, like the whatever the image you want to select. You just copy this image name. Okay, as it is, like the whatever I show you here. So you can just copy the image name, and you have to you have to type the image name. You can just copy paste the image name here, and other things you can keep as it is. Those are not required to define. Okay, let me click on save and let me click on OK here, and Once it click on save, then we have to click on create release. Let me click on create. Let me go to the release one. Then we can see the logs. Uh, okay, the status of the release, like whatever the pipeline we created. Okay, so we can go to the release one and we can see whether it is completing or not. Okay, let me click here. As the bandwidth of the internet is little bit slow, so it's taking some time, and you can see the release the Azure pipeline has been completed, but there is no any changes, so it will not impact my web app. So yeah, if you see, there is no any changes I have done right in our code. Okay, so that's why the old page is coming up. So what I'll do, you can see now I opened the Visual Studio 2022. We have to change something inside the HTML file. Okay, so just let me open it so that we can, deploy this updated HTML file on the top of our web app. I just changed to welcome to DevOps and let me save it. And once save it, then we have to do the git changes. Okay, we have to commit. We have to commit it. Yeah, I just save it. Now we have to go git changes. We have to enter the commit name here. Then after that we can commit and push to the our Azure repo. I just put the comment and let me commit and push so that like whatever the changes you have done, that would be I replicate to that would be transferred to Azure repo. Okay, it is the manual processor. So because once you did the changes inside your code, that in order to transfer from the Git to Azure repo, that we are doing using the manual method. But after that, that is automated process which is already built using the Azure pipeline. So whatever the changes I have done for inside the HTML file that we push to our Azure repo. So yeah, so that is sent to our Azure repo, but still the Azure pipeline it is not running automatic because the triggering has not set. If you see here, uh, 1 minute ago, the changes has been done in the inside the code. Okay, as the automated continuous integration triggering is not enabled, so the pipeline is not come. It is not running automatic to build the image. So what I have to do, we have to go to the Azure pipeline. Then I will let you know how to enable the auto triggering to do the continuous integration. Okay. So let me go to the Azure pipeline so I can show you. I have to select the pipeline. This is the pipeline. Okay, it's not running because our auto triggering is not enabled. That is it was 5 hours ago it was running. Okay, now I just open it. We have to edit and we have to enable the triggering. So I just enable the continuous integration option for the triggering options. Okay, now we can save. Okay, so it is including the main, like the main, here it is the main, right? Not the branch. So whenever you will changes anything, okay, inside the inside your main, like the main repo, it will be automatic. The triggering will happen, and the pipeline will be auto executed. Okay, so I just save it. Okay, so that uh, it's a pipeline got run automatic. Now the timing, it will just build the image and it will post to the content registry. Okay, but after that, that process will also not work. Okay, because for the continuous deployment process, that is also not enabled. It will just build the image and it will post to the content registry. That's it. Okay, but it will not apply it on the top of the Azure web app. So in order to enable the continuous deployment, that option also is required to enable. So after that, I will show you how to enable that. So now it's building the image, and once build the image, the latest image, it will push to the content registry. Yeah, the Azure pipeline has been completed. The process has been completed. Okay, now you can see the latest image. Recently, it updated the image inside the container registry. However, it is not applied on the top of the web app. Okay, so if you see in the inside the releases, it is not auto trigger. Okay, I mean it is not. It was before I think 1 hour 2 hour ago, it was running, right. So in order to enable it, the continuous deployment, I will have to go to the releases and I have to edit it. Okay, let me edit it here. Uh, you have to edit here, and you have to enable the continuously deployment trigger. Okay, pull request trigger is a different thing that is not required. However, the continuous deployment trigger is required to enable here. So whenever it will build the new image, and okay, whenever the new image will be built, so that will be same inside our container registry, right. The container registry, where it is the source in the second pipeline. Okay, and that is we are taking as an artifact. So whenever the new images will find inside the artifact, automatic it will start to perform the continuous deployment. Okay, it will apply your target application. Okay, the application may be your Azure web app, or it may be your content, your Kubernetes workload. Okay, so whatever it would be, so it would be applied on the top of your next destination, right. So I just enabled the auto continuous deployment. So what I'll do now, so we can change this something inside our source code. Okay, in our Visual Studio Code, then we can push to the Azure repo. So now the both pipeline should be trigger automatic. Okay, the image should be built automatic and should be pushed to the Azure content registry. Also, the same image should be applied on the Azure web app. Okay, so let me change something inside my code, like the welcome to DevOps version 1. Let me save it and let me commit and push to the Azure repo. The code has been saved and it has been pushed to the Azure repo. Okay, and after once it got the latest file, automatic the pipeline would be triggered. Okay, now you can see it would be, it got trigger automatic. Once the image got built, then the artifact will get the new updated image. Then the second layer of pipeline, like which is artifact, in which the source would be as artifact and the destination would be as web app. Okay, that the second Azure pipeline would be trigger. Okay, so let it complete first. So side by side, let me open the new tab. So once completed the Azure pipeline, the pipeline for the releases, that will be trigger automatic. Okay, so let it complete it here. Then we can go, we can go to the second layer of Azure pipeline to see our the image is getting applied or the Azure app web app automatic or not. So then you can get confirm. Okay. So image, you can see the image is almost built, and once get build the image, it will push to the Azure Container Registry. Yeah, the latest image has been built. Okay, so now in the second uh, pipeline, you can see the it started to uh, okay trigger the second pipeline. The second pipeline, it will just took the it will just it will take the image from the content registry and it will apply on the Azure web app, and after that it will just restart the service. That's it, right? So now you can see it is trying to update the image of the web app, and once update the web app image, then it will restart the service. And make sure after restarting the service that whatever the changes you have done, yeah, so you can see the Azure web app has been restarted successfully. Now if you try to open the web app UI, then you can see the latest like the whatever the changes you have done, that should be uh, applied here. Okay. Maybe it is opening from the cache, so let me open in the private window. Let me try to open it, then we can see the updated the HTML web page is coming. Thank you guys, you can see it is opening now. Okay, so I think you can see all the video and you can follow my steps, and okay, and if you send difficulties guys, please let me know. Okay, so our CI/CD pipeline has been completed for the Azure web app, so I'll connect in the next session and for the Azure CI/CD pipeline for the Azure Kubernetes workload. Okay, so thank you guys. So till the time, goodbye and have a nice day. Bye bye.